let's take a look at WVTT Sports.
Game 6 of the National League Championship Series. The Giants would take control in the second inning and never look back. Ryan Vogelsong reached on an error, allowing a run to score. Marco Scutaro would then double home a couple more runs. Then Pablo Sandoval singled home Scutaro to make it a 4-run second inning. Vogelsong on the hill would make it stand, allowing just 4 hits, 1 run, and 7 innings of work while striking out a career-high 9 batters. The Giants, they would go on to win 6-1 and force a Game 7 tonight. In the NFL, the Redskins and Giants came down to the final few minutes. Robert Griffin III found Santana Moss from 30 yards out to give the Skins the 3-point lead, but Eli Manning answers with a 77-yard touchdown to Victor Cruz. That gives the Giants the 27-23 win. Jonathan Vilma back for the first time this season on the field for the Saints, while his appeal is still being heard. But it was Drew Brees' big afternoon that keyed the win. Brees threw for 377 yards and 4 touchdowns. It's the 18th time that Brees has thrown 4 touchdowns in a game. Saints win 35-28. Terrell Suggs playing in his first game of the NFL season. He sacked Matt Schaub in the first half, but it was all Texans after that. Matt Schaub threw for 256 yards and 2 scores. Jonathan Joseph picked off Joe Flacco and returned it 52 yards for another Texans touchdown. Houston crushed Baltimore 43-13. NASCAR was in Kansas for the 6th race in the chase for the Cup. Matt Kenseth took the checkered flag for his 3rd win of the season, 2nd of the chase. Points leader Brad Keselowski finished 8th, but still holds on to his lead in the standings. Jimmy Johnson finished 9th and remains 2nd with 4 races to go. And finally, Game 4 of the WNBA Finals, the Indiana Fever beat the Minnesota Lynx 87-78 to wrap up the series 3-1 and win their first WNBA title. Tamika Catchings led the way with 25 points and was named Finals MVP. With Headline Sports, I'm Joe Carter.
Let's take a look now at our community calendar. Zook Motors would like you to join them at the Kane Area Development Center on October 27th between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. to test drive a Ford vehicle from Zook Motors. Now, it's going to cost you about $20 to test drive the Ford, but it will be donated to their community charity and development projects, Jeff.
Sounds like a great project happening in Kane. Finally tonight on the 6 o'clock report, no question, we're in a tough economy and jobs are hard to come by, especially for the millennial generation, also known as Gen Y, those folks just out of college. But as Alina Cho reports, at least one has found work in a most unusual way. Take a look.
When Dotan Negrin says he plays on Broadway, he means it.
You know, it's one thing to sit here and play music and collect money from people, but it's another thing to come on the streets and have a meaning, have a message, a purpose.
Which is what?
Which is to think about, to be a little bit creative with life and to maybe think a little bit outside the box.
This 26-year-old tried just about everything to make it in this economy. Acting, driving, day trading. Nothing worked, so he turned his hobby of hitting the keys into a full-time job.
I really love doing this. This has brought me so much happiness in my life. It's changed my life.
His journey starts here.
You went the distance.
Yeah, I went all the way to Seattle.
3 road trips in a little more than a year, 19,000 miles, 53 cities, 3 in Canada, making up to $350 a day, on a cliff overlooking Yellowstone National Park, inside a redwood tree in California. And he doesn't go at it alone. Brando, his dog, is always nearby.
The last trip I did a 1-month tour of the Northeast in Canada, starting with only $2 and 1 gallon of gas. And ended up doing a full circle. I got gigs. I played on the streets of, I think, 11 cities. And I ended up coming back with $2,400. It was the first time where I actually realized I can actually make a living playing piano and doing what I love.
Today, he's traveling about 3 blocks to Union Square in New York. But try doing it while pushing a 450-pound piano.
You must get some crazy looks doing this.
Oh my God. When I first started doing this, I used to be so embarrassed. And then Slowly, slowly, this is actually helped me build up my confidence.
And it shows. He not only plays to the crowd, they join in too. He tells his story.
And that road, you could just go on forever.
What do you think about this, sir?
I love it. And the dog been somewhere I've never been.
That, he says, is what makes this worthwhile.
Someone came up to me and he says, you know what's so great about you is that you're happy, and we can see that.
A poster boy for the 99%, who spends 100% of his time doing what he loves. Alina Cho, CNN, New York.
Well, I guess where there's a will, there's a way, Alexa.
I honestly feel like the dog probably brought him more business than he's actually using.
So the dog is contributing about 2/3 of the revenue, right?
Yeah, probably his PR campaign, running the PR campaign.
There you go. Well, good for him. And, you know, you did see that the dog got top billing on top of the piano, too.
Exactly.
So, the WVTT Severe Weather Action Team calling for the possibility of some showers later on tonight. Low temperature, 51 degrees, so no danger of frost like what we had this morning. Tomorrow morning, then again on Tuesday, we have showers likely, including the possibility of a thunderstorm or two. Tuesday's high temperature, 62 degrees. More showers around on Wednesday. Wednesday's high, 65. Then things clear out on Thursday and Friday. Lots of sunshine both days. High temperatures, 70, even 72 degrees.
Yeah, it looks like those temperatures are going to just keep warming up, even though we did have that really cold weather last week. Now it seems like the end of summer.
Back to warming by the end of the week. So deal with the showers for the next couple of days because we have sunshine later on this week. And that's the 6 o'clock report for Monday night for everybody here at News Channel 25. I'm Jeff Androlonis.
And I'm Alexa Olson. Thanks for watching and have a great night.